Hello everyone, today we are going to do the first question of the NeetCode, which is the contains duplicate question. It's an easy question in NeetCode, so let's see how to solve it. In the question we have an array contained integers and we have to return true if there is multiple elements. So we have to check whether all the elements are unique or not. I made several solutions. I will go one by one. Let's start with the first one. I solve every solution is in Java. This is the trivial solution. I think this is the solution they want us in the lead code because the problem is in the hash table section. I created an hash set which set and in the set there can only be unique integers. You cannot put duplicate elements in sets, so I put every element in the set. If set contains that element, I return true because we found the duplicate. If we cannot find it until the for loop, I will return false, which means the solution is unique, the elements are unique. This is the first and most trivial solution. It's only want the knowledge of the set in Java. The second solution is more easy, but it takes too much more runtime. First one only takes 9 milliseconds, but the second one takes 19 milliseconds, which is more than double of it. We first sort the array and then we will look at one by one whether the two elements are equal or not. This is the most easy solution I think, but it's very bad in runtime. It's also bad in memory, so I do not recommend this solution. It's better to use additional data structures because it makes it faster. In the third solution, we get a hash map instead of hash set. It's the same as the first one, but in the hash map it's a bit slower. But if you don't know sets, you can create a hash map and you, it's similar to the hash set. Actually, we have a hash function that puts the integers in the array to the hash map, and if the hash map contains that integer, we instantly return true and stop iterating. If the hash map doesn't have the integer we're looking for, we add it to the hash map and we continue iterating. If we go until end of the array, we return false, which means all elements are unique. The fourth solution uses again hash sets, but it is, as you can see, a little bit faster than the first one because instead of this if else loop, we can use on set adds the return value because this set actually has a return value, which is a boolean that whether it's added or not. So we can use it as an input to if statement. It adds the num to the set, and if it's added to the set, it returns true. If it's not added, it returns false. So as you can understand, if it's not added, it means that there is a duplicate element and we return true. If all of the elements are added, we will not go in this if statement and we will return false. It's faster because it doesn't use the contains method, which is not necessary because this checks whether it contains or not as well. So this can be best solution for this question. Let's see other solutions. This one is better in memory wise. It is the best in the runtime wise, but for memory, as you can see, it only takes 50 megabytes, but this takes 55 megabytes. In this solution, we iterate through all the elements of num and we put the num with its index. Then we check the sizes. If the size is equals to the length, if the size of the map is equal to nums, we return false. As we return true, it's similar. If their length is same, that means all elements are unique. if there's an element that can't be added to the map, which means that there's a duplicate element, so it returns true. It's better in memory wise because it doesn't use these additional checks. For the last question, this one is, let me see, this one is the similar with the first one, I guess. Yeah, it's only have the this fancy Java docs and comments to make it more understandable. In the Java doc, I said hash set is a built-in data structure that is similar to arrays. This Java docs and comments is better and is good for when you program because it makes it more understandable for others. It adds a little bit memory, but you don't limit it with this kind of memory. 100 kilobytes doesn't matter in this situation, so you can add these comments to make it more understandable. In this one, I tried a code in C++. There's a C++ command that creates sets with the nums array. I tried to make it in Java, but it took too much time and too much memory, so it's not good. This changed the array to the set. If that was a integer array instead of int array, we could make it faster, but we should change it to the integer array first to make it integer. So it took too much time. I don't recommend this solution. My recommendation is solving like this. It's more trivial. If you want to be a little bit fancy, this is better. So this is the solution of this problem. Thanks for watching. See you next time.